Well, Cheektowaga Democratic Chairman Frank Max is answering his detractors tonight who say he lied about overtime while heading up the town's sanitation department. Tonight, he's making some accusations of his own. News 4's Rich Newberg sat down with Frank Max today. Rich?
Well, Jackie, he is saying he did nothing wrong and did not inflate his overtime to pad his pension. He retired this week. He says those who are targeting him have some explaining to do themselves.
Bringing politics in is not the way to do things.
Frank Max says a 2-year-old surveillance tape that surfaced showing him arriving to work at the Cheektowaga Sanitation Department 2 hours later than what he put down on his timesheet is political payback for not supporting Charlie Markell when he ran for a seat on the town board. Max said he would not support Markell because Markell had just pleaded guilty to improperly collecting unemployment benefits.
The threats were made that they were going to bring out a tape or tapes on me.
Max says the 2-year-old incident had been resolved long ago, but town councilwoman Diane Benchkowski says she hired a private investigator to keep track of Max's hours and found, she says, that he had abused overtime since then.
I had observed Mr. Max throughout the summer, and there were times we had found him doing political business on overtime.
Max says he suffered 2 strokes within the past year, and he took proper time off, he says, to see his doctors. He says Benchkowski's hiring of a private investigator on her own was improper.
If she was going to get a private investigator, that's always been approved by the town.
I have come across at least 4 times in the past 3 years that a private investigator has been hired by the town without the approval or knowledge of the entire town board.
Cheektowaga Highway Superintendent Mark Wegner has also been critical of Frank Max, but Max says Wegner let one of his employees have free use of town equipment to put in a private pool. Wegner doesn't deny it. Is there a conflict there?
Well, I mean, in the past, we've all, on the weekends or whatever, if you needed a piece of equipment, we rent it. We let you use it.
Now, if Ms. Benchkowski wants to really investigate it, start in highway where they have nothing but problems.